Okay, this is Ed Hefner from Genie Smart Systems showing you the newest innovation in energy conservation. It's the Dryer Washer Buster. What it does is it takes your dryer, see we got it plugged in here, and your wash machine, that's plugged in here, and it comes into this box. And this box, what it does is it helps conserve energy by making the power that's coming in more efficient. Now we'll go over this basic operation here. If you look at this, we got the PLC sitting here, and you can see some lights on, lights coming on, lights going off. This right here is analog that actually is hooked up to the current transformers. Okay, and then you also see the capacitor banks being charged up. You'll see that happen here in a minute. Right now we got it on pulse. See that? And there is a light down there. Okay, so everything right now is functioning. And if we look at the meter, if we look at the amp probe, right now we're reading 0.5. Okay, we're going to start the wash machine up. Okay, now let's take a look at the amp probe, what it's reading right now. We're looking at, it's adjusting. Okay. Now for this demonstration we're going to show it with power factor and without power factor. You'll notice it's going up to like 8 right now. That's without. And now we have with. Okay. Now we don't have the dryer going yet. We can bring the dryer on. Okay, dryer's on. Okay, the wash machine just shut off. Okay. Right now, the dryer is heating. Okay. You're not going to see any difference right now, but as soon as the heating gets up to temp, you'll notice that you're going to see a big difference. We'll just let it heat up here a little bit. We'll watch it for a little bit. And we can go over some of the elements that are in this box while it's heating up. Because your dryer has like a little thermostat built into it. And it'll get up to the required temperature. And then the heating elements will shut off for a little bit. And that's when we really save a lot of energy. Okay, over here on this side of the box, see that little green light? That's actually surge suppression. And this is actually a 2-stage surge suppression module, which means if it takes a hit, let's say you get a surge in the system, it'll actually, the first stage will protect it. Now if that first stage burns out, it'll switch over to the second stage. Now up here at the top, we actually have our inline, or what I should say, line reactor. And what that does is the very first element that's in the first stage of the whole box is it goes through the line reactor first to help take the noise and any kind of surges and helps smooth it out. Then it goes from there into the capacitor bank system, and there's various stages in the capacitor bank system that this thing works off of. So it automatically adjusts for the load that you have, and then it looks to see whether or not it's doing a good job. And if it's not correcting properly, it will take it back to the proper adjustment so you're getting maximum efficiency. We'll go over here. Now at the top of this box we got a little timer sitting here, and that is actually the watchdog timer. In the event that for some unknown reason that the PLC that's sitting over here doesn't go through the scan like it's supposed to, this watchdog timer will actually reset the PLC and get it back in sync. Now let's go through some basic and then here's another part of the system that you need to know about. We got a little power supply up here, and this is crucial to the PLC operation, because if you don't have this PLC set at 7.5 volts DC, you'll have major problems with this PLC. And we've discovered that through research and development. Now, I want you to notice another thing here. When the capacitor bank gets charged, it's charging right now. If you look at the other side here, you'll see another light come on, and it just phased out. What that is it confirms that the capacitor bank is actually charging and discharging. And that's a good thing. Now, if you ever see this light come on, let's see if we can get... Alright, see the light on the left? Now you see the light on the right, and it just went out. That means that the capacitor bank charged up and discharged like it was supposed to. On the left-hand side here, you'll see it actually looks like two red lights, but it's actually a red light at the bottom and a green light at the top. Over here to the first module, that's analog, and that's the feed-in for the current transformers, which actually monitors the current coming into the box and the current going out to the wash machine and to the dryer. Over here to the right, we got another two lights, and they actually look like they're red lights, but actually the bottom one's a green light and the top one's a red light. Okay? Then right here we got a power supply. Now we're going to go back. Well, let me go ahead and cover some other things here before we get into all that. Right here we got a power switch for phase B, and we got a circuit breaker here for phase A. So phase A has a circuit breaker, phase B has a circuit breaker. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get back to the monitoring here. Okay, right now the dryer is it's not heating now. The thermostat is satisfied, and we got 0.7, actually 0.07. Now we don't have any power factor, and it's 0.9. So we're actually correcting the power factor on the motor in the dryer right now. The only thing that's running right now is the dryer. 0.07. And then we're going to have power factor. Okay. Now look at that. Well, the heat just kicked on. Heat just came back on again. Well, we're going to have to wait for that to go off again. But anyway, I believe you saw it before the heat kicked back on. But anyway, the thermostat is not satisfied right now. And that about wraps it up. As you can see, we got everything covered. And what is also nice about this is it actually can do whole house automation, which means you can have it control irrigation, you can have it control HVAC, hot water heaters, swimming pools, you name it, it can take care of it, all from this one box. And the other nice thing is it's Ethernet capable, so that means if you want to expand this, you can. If you want to do remote monitoring or control, you can. Alright, my name's Ed Hefner again, and I'm with Genie Smart Systems. And if you're interested in saving energy, and everybody is these days, all you have to do is contact me, and I'm at geniesmart@gmail.com. Again, geniesmart@gmail.com. Thank you, and have a nice day.